History and Assessment of Philippine Cooperative Movement. According to George B. Sival, cooperatives are compatible with the Filipino culture whose concepts and practices of bayanihan or cooperation preceded the coming of the Spaniards. After the Spaniards colonized the country and transformed the economy from subsistence agriculture to a feudal and commercialized economy, illustrados of the middle class or the professionals, merchants, and artisans emerged. The ilustrados were the organizers of the gremios, or the local crafts unions and guilds which were the forerunners of cooperatives. The cooperative movement in the Philippines can be divided into 3 stages. Stage 1 of Philippine cooperative movement from 1896 to 1941. The Preformation Period to Spanish Period. In 1896, Dr. Rosario established an agricultural marketing cooperative while on exile in Lapitan. He put up a school on a purely cooperative basis for the poor community, and with the help of his pupils, he also set up a cooperative shop. One noteworthy group that Dr. Rosario established was the La Ciudad de los Abacaleros, or Society of Abaca Producers, that only lasts for 1 year, and he returned the share capitals of the members without any loss. In 1898, Emilio Jacinto established a commercial marketing cooperative in San Pedro, Laguna, but it failed. In 1902, Isabella de los Reyes was asked to head a group of printers cooperative association, and this became the Union Obrero Democrata, the first Philippine labor federation. The cooperatives were recognized as instruments of social justice and economic development by Jose Rizal, Emilio Jacinto, and Isabella de los Reyes. The formative years to American colonial period. In 1900s to 1913, the Irish-American missionaries and teachers set up a Raffesan-type rural agricultural cooperatives in the Philippines with the help of local organizers. Raffesan's idea is linked with the cooperative principles of self-help, self-administration, self-responsibility, and the potential to work to create a better world to all. In 1906, the Corporation Law or Public Act No. 1459 provided the legal framework for all private organizations, including the cooperatives. In 1907, the first attempt to pass the Rural Credit Cooperative Bill was introduced by Governor Teodoro Sandico of Bulacan and Representative Alberto Barreto of Zambales. Its goal is to protect and develop the agricultural interests of the country. It was passed by the Philippine Assembly, but unfortunately, it was disapproved by the Philippine Commission. After 8 years, in 1915, the Rural Credit Cooperative Association Act, or Act No. 2508, passed, appropriated 1 million pesos through its associations and rural cooperatives to a fund for farmers' credit for their rice and corn production. In 1916, the first Rural Credit Cooperative Association was established in Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija with the help of the government. The first consumer cooperative was established at the College of Agriculture, Los Baños, Laguna. By 1926, 541 credit cooperatives existed in 42 provinces nationwide. State-Initiated Cooperative. In 1927, the Cooperative Marketing Law, or Act No. 3425, was introduced, which promoted the establishment of the state-initiated farmers' marketing cooperatives. The cooperatives are allowed to organize farmers to have better sales of their products. By 1938, there were 560 cooperative marketing associations, but unfortunately, the cooperatives failed due to lack of education of members, leaders, and also the government cooperative principles. In 1940, the Commonwealth Act 565, or Cooperative Act, that provided for all types of cooperatives and organizations, established the National Trading Corporation to regulate the cooperatives and to grant them taxes and fees exemption for the first 5 years of their operation. In 1941, the National Cooperative administration established and the function of National Trading Corporation were transferred to it, but unfortunately, the World War II occurred and these laws were not implemented. Privately initiated cooperative. In 1938, Reverend Allen R. Hoover, an American minister of Church of Christ, organized the church members in Vigan, Ilocos Sur into the country's first privately initiated credit union. The first cooperative federation was established. It was known as the Consumers Cooperative League of the Philippines. The government passed the Commonwealth Act No. 287 to improve the cooperatives. By 1939, there were 570 credit cooperatives, 150 farmers cooperatives, and 48 consumers cooperatives, and out of these cooperatives, only 20% are active. By 1941, 30 private credit unions had already been established, having 2,000 members in the northern region. Rural West Germany's Raiffeisen-type cooperatives are suited to the Philippine rural populations as solution to the capital needs of poor farmers. However, middle-class efforts illustrated in the development of cooperatives failed because of the revolutionary situation in those years. As the Americans were able to pacify the Filipinos in 1907, American and Filipino missionaries and teachers introduced private initiated cooperatives of the Raiffeisen style into the region. Such cooperatives acted as the stable foundation of the cooperatives in the Philippines. Due to corruption and incompetent management, lack of expertise, education, training, money, and technical know-how, the state-initiated cooperatives that is introduced by American colonial administrations in 1927 failed.